This podcast is an Aiden Production and cannot be reused in any way unless you have the written consent from Aiden Productions.
Hello everybody, welcome back to the Aiden Productions podcast. This is episode number 8. Today we have Ryan, he was in episode number 1. We have JJ and his mom, Mrs. Morrison. Alright, let's throw the intro.
The Aiden Productions podcast.
Got really upset once, really, right?
Well,
Maybe twice?
maybe twice.
But that's pretty
I haven't
good.
heard the second story.
Yeah, what's the second
I
story?
know, actually, I don't know. Did I want to be a teacher when I grew up? Not originally, no. I did
No.
not.
No, okay.
No.
So, why did you become one?
So I was a nursing student, and I worked in a hospital, and I hated it.
Because you were far from home.
Well, I was far from home.
That's what JJ told me.
Yeah, and it was gross, and I didn't like working in a hospital, so I needed a job. So I got a job as a substitute, or like as an aide actually at Martinson Elementary School, and I liked it, so I stuck with it. I went to school for it,
And then you went to Farnsburg?
and then they moved me to Furnace Brook. Yep.
Okay. And then, alright, so I've asked, I think 3 teachers or 2 teachers this. Is being a teacher boring? Because you have to teach the same thing each year, year after year. Especially if you're health. Like you have to teach the same thing 4 times a year, and then each year it just calculates up.
It's really not boring though, because it changes every year as far as like the students and, you know, the curriculum changes, and so
But
like
it's still the same thing.
but the same thing year after year. No, because usually if you're a good teacher, I feel like you switch it up and you like will teach it differently. I guess there are some lessons that are boring that I'm like, oh, I don't want to do that. But
Yeah.
for the most part, I don't think it's too boring.
Okay. So, what was the craziest thing you've ever done in school?
As a student or as a teacher?
Both. Let's start off with student.
Okay. The craziest thing? What do you mean by crazy?
Like craziest.
Like,
crazy.
oh gosh. I'm a pretty good rule follower. I don't like to break the rules.
But you did once.
Maybe once.
You're going to tell that story.
Oh, you think so? Huh?
Oh, yes.
So once, actually, in elementary school, I snuck in this little thing of Banaka. Do you even know what Banaka is?
No.
So it's like breath spray, and it's like this little like tube, and you would spray it in your mouth like mint. And I snuck it into school. This is at my old school where I grew up, and I went to squirt it into my friend's mouth, but the little knob was turned, and so it squirted right into somebody's face, and I had to go down to the principal's office
Oh.
in 4th grade.
Oh.
Yeah, that
Awesome.
might have been like, that was probably one of my big
And
ones.
then, as a teacher, like,
I mean,
so many things.
you know, I don't know. I don't think I've done anything crazy as a teacher.
Has
I
a
need
kid
to-
ever done anything crazy?
Sure, they've done some, we'll say, unexpected things before.
Yep. I saw that coming.
Like when I
talk about
when
that
I first started teaching, when I first started as an aide, I worked one-on-one with a student, and so I didn't have any experience. And that student, at one point, hid under one of the tables while I was trying to work with him, and just growled and barked at me. So that was a little crazy. That was a little unexpected, but I'll never forget that.
Yeah, that's crazy. Now, were me and Ryan good students?
You were good. Sure, you were good students. Well, do you mean like?
What?
Yeah, I don't. What do you mean?
Did you ever
We've-
yell at me?
Did I ever yell at you? I'm not really a yeller, Aiden.
Well, have you?
Maybe once
That they know.
Or twice?
or twice.
You want to talk about that time?
Yeah. Wait, let's get into it.
Dougie should
Okay. We have a substitute.
Mm-hmm.
Do you remember this?
I do. I remember it very
Was
well.
it with me, you, and someone else.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
I mean, personally, I thought I got falsely accused.
Isn't that always?
Well,
Yeah.
well, we had Mrs. Hands or something like that.
Yeah,
like something like
you
that.
know, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, you know, she needs the room quiet or else she can't say a sentence. So, I don't know. What'd she tell you?
She told I may have gone down to check on a couple things, and yes, I got a report that a few students, you two maybe were included in that, were not doing what you're supposed to be doing and being very disrespectful
can
or
I
loud.
just
say
say
something?
The thing
Sure.
was, we didn't do anything.
No,
Okay.
of course not.
You were laughing a little bit, but like, come on.
But that's me.
Yeah, that's
Right.
you. And I asked to go to the bathroom, and she said it wasn't the right time because it was independent work. What we were doing,
I don't even know.
it was something like
And so yeah, I did. I got a little
heated.
Feisty.
heated, a little. Yep, I got a little worked up. I made you guys come with me back to my room, and I forget exactly what I said. I did not say that. I did not say that. Because I knew that you guys are great kids, and I hated that you were getting in trouble.
I remember coming in and hearing Ryan say, your mom just flipped out at me.
Yeah. Ryan goes in, she's like, your mom just got pissed off. Oh my god.
I thought it was.
And then I said that I hate yelling, and I hate when I yell because it makes me feel really bad.
Yeah.
Didn't I?
Oh my
I
god.
just think that's what JJ lives with every day. So
Yeah. I mean, so you love yelling at kids, right?
no.
Yeah. You love yelling at your kid, right?
Oh yeah, me
Yeah,
too,
of course.
sure.
Oh, yeah, of course.
You have to say, out of 180 days, I only got really upset once, really, right?
Well,
Maybe twice?
Maybe twice.
But that's
I
pretty good.
haven't heard the second story.
Yeah, what's the second
I
story?
know, actually, I don't know. I don't remember that one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I don't think we even did anything.
No. When you guys were great, you were great. And when you weren't, well, you weren't.
So, okay, so did you want to have JJ as a student?
As a student,
Could you? I think you
no,
could
I
have.
couldn't.
right?
Like, I couldn't have him as like a student that I grade. But I didn't
could.
know how it was going to be having him at the middle school with me.
yeah, I
You should have
think
Molly be in your class.
Molly will be here next year.
So yeah, have her go
I don't
into
think it's
your
too
class.
bad. I think there's some perks to it, like when you forget to get something signed, or you forget your lunch, and you can come by your mom's room to grab some of her food,
No, literally.
right?
When does that happen?
But then I also get to embarrass him sometimes, and so that's fun.
That's good. That's good.
How did you like our English class?
Oh, that
I
class.
really like your English class.
That class was pretty good, honestly.
Yeah, no, I liked your English class.
Yeah.
That was good. That was a good class.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think you guys were the silliest in social studies, I think. But those
yeah,
classes
but-
tend to lend themselves to, I don't know, a little more freedom of
Yeah.
conversations, and so.
Yeah. But Mr. Nugent also, like, he's just
Just Mr. Nugent.
he's Mr. Nugent. So
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, I liked your English class. Miss Alberico's the best. I really love Miss Alberico.
yes. Former podcast guest. Have you watched any of the podcasts?
I did. I watched a couple.
Okay.
Yeah.
You watched
With
me and
JJ?
Nate Nicholson's?
No.
That was.
Did
that
you
was
watch
so
some with JJ?
hysterical.
No, not with JJ. Actually,
Oh.
Mrs. Tryon put one on once, and we were watching that for a while.
Oh. So, okay, I need to know this. Do teachers know about the podcast?
I think. I think he
Because people
did.
have been saying, like I'll just be in a conversation. They'll be like, "How's the podcast going?" I'm like, "Oh my god!" Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
too many.
No, I think they
A
do.
lot
I
of people
think
know about it.
They do. It's
Good script. Your phone just says how.
Yeah, I
We
don't
should
know
get one
why.
of the principals on here.
Do you like any of the principals?
I like all the principals.
She
Alright,
just
we're off
smiled
camera.
at the kids.
We're off camera. No, I really do. I really do.
You think? How's the pay? Okay, so, all right, we've talked about all that. Next up, do you?
I do. You know, Mrs. is retiring at the end of this month.
Really?
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Really?
No, she's actually like she was.
She is like, you know.
She reminds me of like my mom and my grandma combined.
Yes.
Like
Yes.
except
If your grandma had a belt.
Yeah, she runs a tight ship. Absolutely.
I think I was her favorite student. I'm not gonna
Say
lie.
that.
Yeah, she did have a good soft spot
Yeah.
for you.
Yeah, I don't think
She hated me.
No, she didn't. No, she really didn't. What? She just doesn't let things slide. Ever.
Unlike you, you have to like, you don't care.
I try to find a balance.
Yeah. Okay, so how do you feel about sharks? Their teachers being too lazy to do field trips.
what I'm
and-
saying.
I think the shark's the animal.
No, I mean like narwhals is
Okay, well, I wouldn't agree that it was because anybody was lazy.
I don't know about that.
like they said they didn't have time.
No, they didn't. They
There's-
say that the cluster was misbehaved or something
There
like
was
that.
like one kid.
Behaviors.
Yeah, I think we all know. Who
You know what?
that
I
is.
didn't work in that cluster, so I really don't feel like
I mean Wales is the best. So,
yeah, exactly. How can I comment? I just Wales rocks.
so do you aid in every single class?
This year, I only go into English and math once, and then I'm teaching a math class
You are?
on my own. I am.
Don't worry, Ryan.
I should have
Spanish
been
is
in
easy. Just add an O or an A to the end of everything, and you'll sound like you know what you're talking about.
So, do you think you'll ever be a high school teacher?
No, I'm only licensed to 8th grade.
Oh, really?
8th?
I have a
Eighth and
license
below.
up
So
to
you
8th
could be
grade.
in 8th, right?
I could move to 8th.
You could be in kindergarten if you wanted
I
to.
could. I have a license from kindergarten through 8th.
You should just what's it
Cute.
called?
I wouldn't want to teach kindergarten.
What do people misunderstand about you?
Me?
Yeah.
Can you repeat that?
What do people misunderstand about you?
He started off with Miss Morrison.
Other row.
Is it time to think?
Yeah.
What do people misunderstand about me?
Yes. Makes you think.
I'm not gonna be able to answer.
I would say that my quietness comes across as kind of snobby or rude, but it's not. It's just maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I think you really just like you were like, I don't want to say you were an answer key, but
You kind of
an
were.
answer key.
Yeah, in like a good way.
A good
Oh,
one.
in a good way.
Well,
And like
depends
too
which side
many
you're talking
answers?
about.
I would have been failing like 3 classes without you. I'm not gonna
Honestly,
lie.
yeah. Okay, what's your biggest pet peeve, me and Ryan?
You should answer.
In school, my biggest pet peeve is when kids say that they can't do something.
Because they can't.
Because I can't.
In life,
gotta put your mind to
one of my biggest pet peeves is chewing with your mouth open. I think that's gross.
I hate how they prepare us for high school. Another grade. Like that makes no sense to me.
Yeah.
Like it
But don't
prepares
they say
us.
that since you were in like 3rd grade? We're getting you ready for 4th. We're getting you ready for 5th.
Mm-hmm. But they're really getting you ready for life, and life is.
Eighth grade, you're not gonna take this.
I know, but
Yeah, that happened a lot. That happened a lot with
rotation.
Miss Holgate.
Do we need to know
Yeah.
how? Have you ever used rotation since you graduated?
Wait, what?
let me think about that.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I mean,
I
she's a
believe
teacher,
I
so
believe
probably.
in 10 minutes.
But any other case,
Yeah,
no.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Wait.
Probably not. No, and I do agree that there are lots of things we teach you that you'll never use again.
Yeah.
But you have to learn how to
Facts.
learn things, and you have to learn how to
Being
you know,
honest.
Then
Learn how to
solve,
learn
and
things.
learn-
Then learn how to do stuff that you need to do.
We should do English up until 8th grade, I think.
We know the language, like.
No, it's not even that. Like all this stuff we learn in English, I think we don't need to do that till 12th grade. 12th
through
grade.
12th grade, you don't think?
Yeah, I don't. I think it should be till like.
Yeah, but
ninth.
you gotta write like reports, and you gotta write like.
Why?
Yeah, but you do that. You do that in like
emails
social
and-
studies and science
That's
too.
true.
Which one do you like more? JJ or me and Ryan?
Which one do you like more?
Yeah.
It's an easy question.
Depends on the day.
Oh. Oh. What? Okay. Do you think?
My baby.
What do you expect on that?
I don't know. I was expecting me, but
Okay, out of me and Aiden. Me and Aiden.
Oh,
yeah,
thank
me.
you.
Oh, out of you two?
Yeah.
It's gonna be
This
me.
is also an easy one.
Yeah, I know,
I'm not
right?
gonna say.
Oh, she.
I'm just kidding.
Do you know? Oh, she definitely goes home and she tells you
Have I
everything.
ever said that I favored one over the other? No, I have not. No.
It's me.
Oh my
I
god.
feel like you guys came
Every
as a
single
pair.
person I interview, nobody will say it except for Miss Alberico because I brought her.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
Oh, you brought her
Just
coffee?
do that.
Oh shoot. Just give you an idea. Damn it.
Okay.
You're
I
right.
like
Ryan's
peanut
rich. He's
butter
okay with
chocolate,
it.
And I like coffee, and I like money.
Thursday morning.
I like money.
All right,
So,
what coffee?
so do I.
What coffee?
I just want to say I can answer
What
that.
coffee?
You know, cream,
I can
cream
answer
and-
that too. I like money
cream and
also.
sugar.
Cream and sugar. What? What flavor?
No flavor.
Just cream and sugar.
Cream and sugar.
Okay. Expect a coffee.
Cream and sugar
Thursday
coffee, right?
at 7:00 in the morning.
All right.
Told you. Told you.
You're my favorite student.
Now I have two. Now I have two.
Right, Mr.
Three. Let's go. Now you don't need to. Yep, that's three, I think. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, three. Be Spellman or Alberico. I don't think you. Have you ever got me in trouble? Like.
Like real trouble?
Yeah. I don't think so. I'm trying to think. No, I don't.
You mean like with your parents, like by emailing home?
Oh,
What?
that's happened a couple times.
All right, let's get into it. I know Mr. Nugent sent it. No, Mr. Nugent would send emails like, "Oh, you're doing great." Like the teacher, the parents would not care.
Yeah,
Like,
can I just say something? He would tell us he was sending emails, and I'd act so good that class. Like, I wouldn't talk the
on
whole
the
class.
sticky notes, that
And he
it would be
would
on his
not send the
computer.
email. And then whenever, like, I'm acting, like, a little off, he sends the email. It's like,
He has it already. I think every teacher does though. Like, I bet you they have a Google Doc where they just copy something and then just put the name in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have that?
No.
Have you got anybody in trouble?
yes.
With their home or at school?
No, like actual trouble.
Like writing them up for detentions?
Oh yeah.
Oh, can I just say something?
I think I've only given a couple lunch detentions. I think.
I think you've gave one to me.
Yeah, I think I did.
He never went.
You never went.
He never went.
I'll see you on Thursday.
You never told me a date.
I didn't? All right, this Thursday. I'm just kidding.
Okay, I was going to say.
Oh my gosh, you should have heard him this summer. Anytime I'd bring it up, he'd yell at me to shut up about it.
Why did I give lunch detentions?
Just
You get a
fun.
lunch detention.
I was just lonely at lunch. No.
Yeah.
I don't even remember what they did.
So how many have you given out? Like two?
Yeah.
One person didn't show up.
No, I've given a few.
Yeah.
Usually, like if they're not doing something or
Mhm.
you know, I don't know.
Yep. Okay, so are you subscribed?
I don't know. Am I?
I'm
I
not.
think you should check. So how many podcasts have you watched? Two?
I think I've
I
watched
think
all of
I've
them.
seen parts of two.
Oh
of
yeah,
them.
I'm subscribed.
Did you watch Mr. Nugent's?
No.
That one came out 6
Recently?
a
days.
couple weeks
Yeah.
ago?
All right. Now I'll have to
I mean,
check
a
it
couple
out.
days ago.
6
I
days and
can't find
22
it.
hours ago.
He
It's
knows
going
it
3
exactly.
minutes.
Yeah, I have it on.
Oh. I was like, wow,
Maybe
keeping
find
track.
it.
Don't do Aiden Kilty.
Oh my god.
Wait, when did this
Wait,
Aiden
she typed in Aiden Kilty.
I knew it was Aiden Production. You shared it with me.
There
I
you
had
go.
you share it with me. Wait,
Oh
you
yeah,
didn't
I
do
shared you my
Don't worry, she's
website
subscribed.
too. Wait,
Am I already
When
subscribed?
did the
Sorry,
schedule?
already?
When did the schedules?
you've watched some videos. JJ, have you watched some?
Oh, I think I've watched all of them. I don't know.
We
I'll
put
check.
it on during the sleepover.
You gonna ask me?
We did? That was probably Dustin.
Yes, I
Yes.
am. Have you
Yes,
watched them?
yes,
You were on
yes.
episode 1, so you've better watched all of them.
Yeah.
Oh, Ryan's just looking in the window. Oh my god. All right.
Okay.
So Ryan's gone.
There's no way I'm thinking of any questions, but let's go.
Okay. What hockey team do you play for?
Just Marshfield.
Marshall
Terrible.
Club.
I used to.
You used to be goalie, right?
Mhm.
Okay. Miss Morrison.
Mhm.
You play any sports?
Growing up?
Yeah.
No, I don't have an athletic bone in my body.
Oh.
I was a
I
dancer.
thought you played like softball or
Dance teacher.
something.
Oh, I played like a little softball, but
Oh,
I
you
wouldn't
did?
even count it.
Oh,
Yeah.
Total guess.
Okay. Do you like me
I do.
No.
Very much.
more than Ryan?
I don't choose favorites. I
No.
can't
Yeah,
choose
you
favorites.
do. Why?
Why?
I'm only Mr. Spellman and Miss Albrico's favorite.
Yeah.
Yeah. But Mr. Spellman didn't really take any convincing, so. But Miss Albrico's did. And actually, on the
You'll answer.
on the Mr. Nugent podcast, she actually confirmed that I am still her favorite. So,
Nice.
so
You'll answer when one of them brings you the coffee.
Yes.
Whoever's there
Whoever's
first.
there.
wait, were you subscribed before?
Yeah, I think I was.
No, you weren't.
I wasn't?
No, I subscribed for you right now.
Okay, because the count just went up. I was confused. Okay.
He's growing.
All right. Okay. So, what do you guys want to talk about? Because like
I
the
don't know,
script's
what's it
over.
like working, going to school with your mom?
Oh yeah, that's a good
Depends.
question.
Depends on the day.
Depends what you do. You come in to cover my homeroom.
Really?
And no. Yeah. How many times did you cover my homeroom last year?
Couple.
Like 5?
I don't know if it was that many.
Close enough.
A few.
But you like embarrass them and stuff?
Sometimes I try to.
Oh, that's good.
The other day when I couldn't find my Chromebook, so I came searching for in his bag.
Just walk into the middle of the class.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Do you pick up subs? Like, do you just sub? Or no?
I don't typically get to now.
Don't get to? I mean, you don't have to?
I don't have to. Yeah.
You
I
don't
guess
have
you
to.
could say.
How's the
Very
dog?
boring episode.
Maya's good.
That's good.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, it's kind of dumb, but
She is dumb. Yeah, she is dumb. She's my favorite kid. You want to know who my favorite kid is
Your dog.
at home?
yeah, that wasn't a question.
She's my-
I'm at the bottom.
Yep. So you actually like reading?
I really do like reading. I didn't when I was your
Yeah.
age, though.
So like, you enjoy it?
Yes, I do enjoy it
It's
now.
what, like,
Yeah.
I might someday.
Yeah. It's just so boring. Like,
I know,
that's a stretch.
if you find something that isn't boring, then it's not so boring.
like still, like I don't know. It's like I don't know. It's
Do you know?
words and
words.
Do you like watching TV or movies?
oh my god, I like dumbest argument you can ever hear. Do you like watching TV and looking at something visually, or do you like reading? They're the complete opposite thing.
Yeah,
You're
but they
reading.
still like have stories in your mind and
Yeah, but you still have to put in work
I
to get
see.
the story.
Brain power.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly. TV, you can just
And it
lay
takes
back.
a lot.
See, now if you had your mom was a teacher, she would make you listen to the book on the ride to school every morning.
Mm-hmm.
You just don't throw in AirPods under your hair. I definitely think you could, yeah.
Don't give them any ideas.
Yeah.
That's it. That's all we got.
I know. All right. Thank you guys so much for listening. See you next time. Fade out.
This podcast is an Aiden Production and cannot be reused in any way unless you have the written consent from Aiden Productions.